मैंने जिंदगी में बहुत उतार चढ़ाव देखे। मुझे अनुपात से ज्यादा उबड़ खाबड़ सड़कें मिली और तूफानी हवाओं का मुझे सामना करना पड़ा। उन्होंने ही मुझे अपना ये नया रूप दिया है और अब आपके सामने उपस्थित हूं।
I born in Kolkata and brought up at Noihati. My schooling had happened in Noihati itself, and after completion of my 10th standard, I sold off all my previously used books to get a camera. Used that camera for 2 years. After going to graduation, I bought another camera, which is a Russian camera, rangefinder camera. Immediately after purchasing that particular camera, I had the opportunity to go for a picnic, and many of my batchmates joined that picnic. After completion of graduation, when I entered in post-graduation, I bought another camera. Now this time it had the exposure meter, and again I got an opportunity to go for a South India trip with my batchmates. And this time I bought a color stock and took some photographs. And again the story is same. I didn't get any girlfriend, but here in this case, perhaps I was doing B.Ed and some of my friends joined PhD. That time, one of my friends asked me to join FTII. She got this idea because her cousin brother was from FTII, and she noticed that my attitude or my skill is in photography. So she asked me because she saw the admission admission advertisement in newspaper, and then I applied. And fortunately, in first attempt, I got admission in FTII.
जो दिल में ही रह गया, जुबां पर ना आ सका, दिल को असमंजस में डुबोता रहा। मेरी लहरों में भी तमन्ना थी, पर किनारे तक ना आ सका। इस सोच ने मुझे सहमा दिया, लेकिन जमाना बदला और सपने भी दिन के उजाले में कामयाबी को पास आते हुए देखने लगे। जैसे पत्ती जमीन पर बिखरे हुए, ठीक वैसे ही रास्ते अजीबोगरीब तरीके से फैले हुए। सही रास्ता ढूंढना एक अजीब मुश्किल चुनौती था, लेकिन मुझे मालूम था वक्त ठहरता नहीं। कल का आसमान भी नया होगा, दुनिया भी नई होगी। एक अजनबी सफर का अकेला मुसाफिर कभी किसी प्लेटफॉर्म के कोने में बैठ जाता, कुछ भी कहे बिना, कुछ भी किए बिना, शांति के अनिश्चितता में खो जाता। एक दिन एक अजनबी ने हकीकत से मुझे वाकिफ कराया।
I started my career in Bombay in a music recording studio. There I got the opportunity to work with Khayyam Saha, to work with Mahendra Kapoor, Manna De, Banraj Bhatia, who was the music composer of Sam Benegal, Asha ji, apart from working with Kumar Sanu, Sadhna Sargam, Anupama Deshpande, etc. So that time I had another opportunity to work in a film. Though it was a music recording studio, I worked for Mahesh Bhatt in the film फिर तेरी कहानी याद आई. So And there was an incident with this Phir Teri Kahani Yaad Aayi when I was mixing the film. That time in Kolkata, my father passed away. I didn't get that message immediately, but after completion of the film, I went home and I had a landline over there, and my friends told me that you go home immediately, your father is not well. And I came down to Kolkata, and by that time he passed away. Sanjay Leela Bansali was doing Khamoshi at that time, and Govindalani was doing Hajar Chaurasi Ma. But anyway, in Hajar Chaurasi Ma and Khamoshi, I could not complete the project. I had to come down to Kolkata by that time, and in the middle of the project, I gave up both of them. After that, I came down to Kolkata and joined in as a freelancer, and there I got the opportunity to work with a guy who made a documentary film in Bengali, and I got the national award for that particular film. The name of the film was Matir Bhar. I was working as a freelancer in Bombay film industry. That time the lapel microphones just came in, and I had to work with one of the directors in Bombay, and the shot was something like a lady is lying down on bed and she's murmuring or saying something very feeble sound, and then I tried to push the microphone up towards her lip, but the director asked me not to push up the microphone but to keep the microphone at a certain place, and I was very young that time, and it hurt my ego. I didn't complete that project. I gave up the project immediately because I thought a director cannot teach me how to fix the microphone. But now I understand that the direction is most important part. I am supposed to support the director. I erased Anupama Deshpande's track. That time it was analog, and she asked me to take second antara once again. Unfortunately, I took the first antara, and she went away, and the entire song was thrown out after a point of time. Again, Anupama came to dub the song. I suggest the student not to come to SRFTI to understand the softwares, but that is not required at all. You need to know the technology and the science behind the technology. And of course, you need to understand the cinema. So these are the 2 points. You need to understand the cinema, that is, you need to develop an aesthetic sense, and you need to know the technology and the science behind the technology. I was in SRFTI for 25 years, and I was fortunate enough to make friends in each and every department, in administration, in accounts, in tutorial section, in academic section. I had friends everywhere, from the director to the housekeeping staff. I have friends everywhere. Ashaji used to speak in Bengali when I was the sound recordist, and she was singing the song, Dada thik holo. So that was the type of conversation we used to have. Manada used to speak in Bengali, and fortunately I got the opportunity to work with Rabindra Jain as well. He also used to speak in Bengali, and Mahendra Kapoor was a very, very gentleman. After completion of recording, he asked me, Sir, theek hua kya? He was calling me sir. So I was very much surprised and honored, and I folded my hand in front of him and told him, Sir, you don't call me sir. I am your student. So that is the kind of experience I had in Bombay film industry. After coming back from Bombay, I joined Kolkata film industry as a freelancer, and one day I got the opportunity to work with Shambhu Mitro, and I took an interview of Shambhu Mitro, and the equipment supplier gave me a Ahuja microphone along with a beta recorder, as I can remember. Now I fixed the microphone for Shambhu Mito. Perhaps everyone knows about Shambhu Mito. I fixed the microphone, and on the other hand, it was an XLR connector, a particular connector which was connected with the beta recorder, a particular recorder on which the sound as well as the visual were recorded, and the wire came out from that connector. So what I had to do, I had to hold that wire with the connector continuously when he was giving the interview, because perhaps it was his last interview or last to last, I can't remember exactly, but he was very sick, bedridden, so I cannot afford to pack up the shoot. I had to hold the wire with the connector and took the entire interview with that. And if I shake the cable a little, then the interview will be spoiled. That was the condition. And I am not saying that it was a very bad condition, but it was the condition of the Calcutta industry. People had worked, in fact, more difficult condition and made good films. So that was an incident for me.
जिंदगी सिर्फ अनुभवों का संकल्प है। जितनी भी मिल जाए, व्यक्तित्व उतना ही परिपूर्ण होता है। एक शख्स क्या क्या अपने जीवन काल में कर सकता है, इसकी शायद ही कोई सीमा हो।